better financial decisions. Okay, let me just tell y'all, after the whole incident with the rush card, and people not getting their money and all that type of stuff, I decided, I've been doing some thinking, and today on Twitter, I think I'm saying it Bowman. I'm not sure what it is. It has been released on H&M. It was released last night on the H&M website. And there's some talk on Twitter. Every time something like that happens, you shouldn't be buying this, and y'all done spent all y'all money. Some of y'all buying this shit, y'all shit on y'all mattress on the floor, and your car getting repoed, and da-da-da-da this, and da-da-da that. And I seen, mixed opinions. I seen some folks say, well, y'all worried everybody ain't spent all their money on their rent, and da-da-da-da, and all this type of shit. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just gonna be honest, and this is speaking from my own personal experiences and stuff, and just life in general. I'm 28 years old. I have made some ignorant financial decisions. I've made some ignorant decisions to, mess up my credit 10 years ago, okay? So, I was irresponsible when I was 18, 19 years old. I had the parents to tell me, you don't get no credit card, da da da. But I was like, I was so used to them, like, kind of, penny pinching my money. Well, not penny pinching. My mother and father did not spend money on, like, $200-300 shoes, and I didn't have all that stuff when I was growing up. We dressed nice. My mama had me in nice clothes, clothes I can wear to school, I can wear to church, and all that type of stuff. So I didn't have that chance to do all that like everybody else, like my peers, and have $200 Jordans on, all that type of stuff. But now that I think about it, my mother and father were teaching me a lesson. They were teaching me something long term. They had already experienced being at a certain age and paying a high interest rate on cars, on their first car, and all that type of stuff. And it's just amazing to me. Let me just say this is speaking to my black brothers and sisters, and I'm not a financial expert. I'm not all that type of stuff. I'm just telling you from life, life was thing. I can't write no book on this. I probably could, I don't know. We are already behind. Most of us black people are already behind. White people have majority of the wealth. They've already been saving up, passing on money to their people, to their kids, to their grandkids, and passing on, so forth. And black people are like, we are stuck in the 1980s, and white people are in 2020. They're owning these businesses. They already have a leg up. Bitch, they got two legs up. So we have to kind of speed to make up for the process. We have to make better financial decisions the best way we can. I'm not saying, no, you don't need to be going out. No, you don't need to be doing that, because we're going to do that. There is nothing wrong with enjoying your youth, enjoying your money. But at the same time, we need to learn better financial decisions, because some of the stuff that I be hearing is crazy. You cannot, if you cannot buy but one $200 shirt, you probably don't need to buy no $200 shirt. That's just me. That's just me, and that's just me. I don't think if I'm like shit, if I got to think about it, if I have to think about, damn, I really want this shirt, but it's $200, I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't need it. But some people do it, and I'm not saying that you can't recoup from that. But just think about it. Eventually, you want to live to about 65, 70 years old, and so forth. Think about the next 30 or plus years from now. Think about, I want to be able to build money. I want my money to make money, because our peers are already doing that. They're doing that now. Their kids already have a leg up. Their parents have already gave them. Like, look at Donald Trump. Look at what Donald Trump said. My father gave me $1 million loan. You don't know. I don't know too many black people. And there are some who can give their child $1 million to build an empire. Okay, that's a big leg up. There are probably some parents out here who can give their child $10,000, about $20,000, and stuff like that. A lot of us are already bringing children in this world, and we don't even have them a college fund set up by the time they're 18 years. Yes, you have financial aid. Yes, you have all these scholarships and stuff. But still, if you bring the child into this world, you should at least have enough money to buy them some dorm room sets and stuff. You should at least have them a couple of $1,000s. Some of us are walking around here, and we don't even have children. We don't even have life insurance on our children. We don't have life insurance on ourselves. Not even getting past health insurance. Because that's needed. And I was at work when was this? About a month ago, about 2 months. So Brandon gonna shade me on this. And this woman had called in and she said her child had asthma and she didn't want to buy, an inhaler is very expensive. They're about $70, $80, or whatever. Ooh, it's a wasp trying to come in my house. Child, please don't come in here. I got my window open when it be cool outside, raining. Maybe he don't come inside. Because I'm speaking his good word, so maybe that'll rebuke him and he'll go outside. But he might come in, hunt. He might not believe in the power. But she didn't want to buy that, and she didn't have a prescription, and she had to go to the doctor, pay the doctor, get a prescription. Let me tell you something. Asthma is very serious. If you have an asthma attack, if you don't get the necessary whatever treatment or whatever, you can die. You can die, and it's kids that die every year, every month, every day, due to asthma attacks. So it's sad. She probably did not have. She probably had to choose between spending that $200, $200, $100 some dollars, or going to or paying her water bill, paying her electricity, paying MLG&W, paying high ass Georgia Power, and y'all damn water. I'm still mad about that water. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I ain't never had no water bill this high in my life, honey. This shit don't make no sense in the city of Georgia. This shit don't make no sense, honey. But I'm just saying, we have to make better financial decisions, because a lot of us are not making, $10 is not, it's not really a living wage. That's not enough money to bring a family, I don't think. And people make it. To me, that's a miracle to see a woman, a single mother, provide for her children, do the best she can with $10. Because, and everybody is different. I can't tell everybody about their financial decision. I can't tell everybody, not to speak. But I'm just saying, if you're one of those, think about the long-term wise, because I've heard, and I try to surround myself with people who are a little bit leg up. I have one of my closest friends. She had her husband on her own business and doing very good, and I'm just happy to see black people. Me and her have discussions every day. I love her so much. And, just like my other friend, I met her through my best friend. She's been out on her own since she was like 18, 19 years old. She's moved out, and she's more wiser when it comes to that. She won't spend money on certain things, but I guarantee you, anything to happen to her, anything to happen, like a car need to be repoed, or not car needed to be fixed, $2,000-$3,000. She got it. She got it saved up, just like my roommate. Yeah, incident happened about 2 months ago, and he had to spend $6,000 almost. He had it. Things happen in life, and we have to remember that. In all honesty, you should have enough. Should have 6 months of money saved up in your account to the point that you can pay every bill on time for 6 months. I'm not at that point right now in my life. I'm trying my best. I wish I knew. Well, the stuff I know now, I wish I knew about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I really wish that I was a little bit more mature. So I'm kind of behind, because at 28, I'm putting away money. I'm saving it for retirement. But I don't think a lot of us are thinking about when we get 55. When I worked at FedEx for a month and a half, I seen 60-year-old people struggling to get on the bus at 50, 60 years old. And, past 60, need to retire. They have to, because FedEx has really, really good health insurance. So they had to be there. I don't want to be there in my life at 55 years old. I don't want to be, and I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but I'm going to do everything in the best of my ability to make sure that I'm at least, I can do what I can do. I have the money set aside, because like I'm saying, you can't necessarily live for the now all the time. Don't let that, what's that shit Drake was saying? I can't remember what it was. But Drake is a millionaire. Drake has money. Drake has an empire. He is steady building. So don't get that, don't get that confused with, what you seen on TV and what you seen on Instagram and all that type of stuff. Don't let that get confused, okay? Because I've seen people make ignorant, poor choices. If you don't make nothing but $1,500 a week, and you done spent $600 on an outfit, that's more. You have spent more than half of your check on clothes. That's not smart at all. That's not smart. It's not smart. Really, your rent should not be, I think it's supposed to be, what, a third of your income? It's supposed to be a third, and a lot of us are doing more than a third. That's why I knew damn well. I said, Justin, to move to Atlanta, I'm not going to be able to afford all of that type of stuff. I can pay for it. Yes, I can manage, because I'm a manager and a craft ass person when it comes to paying bills and shit. But can I afford it? There's a difference between I can get it and I can afford it. Because affording means it's in my budget, you know. And I seen somebody on Twitter say, people don't say budget, that's for poor people. No, everybody has a budget. Everybody has a budget. That's just reality. Unless you got that damn duck from DuckTales that turns shit into gold, okay, and don't nobody know about it. You don't have unlimited sources of money. Everybody has a budget. My budget might not be your budget. Your budget might be $1 million, $2 million on a house. You know, your budget might be that. But you know, I think some of us, and I think, you know, we need to do a better job. A better job of saving up money, working on getting our credit. Let me tell you something. Getting these credit repair companies, that shit does not work. And shit does not work. Don't get confused, because they prey on the weak. They prey on people who don't know no better. They don't pray. You shouldn't be going to get no payday loan every 2 weeks paying no 200, 300% interest. You should not. You might have to, you know, because I've done it before. But that's why you kind of you have. That's why you put money to the side. You know, that's why you say, you know, let me budget and see what I need to. You need to budget. I'm going to spend $150 on this month, you know, on food. This is what I'm going to cook. There's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And I think if we did a better job, if some of us did a better job on that, we would just, and let me touch on the rush card situation. Because it's a very sad situation. These prepaid debit cards and these green dot cards and all these type of stuff, they prey on some of us. Unfortunately, they do, and it's legal for them to do it. If it's that bad, you owe Bank of America, you owe Regions, you owe Chase. Go get your credit union. Have you something with some type of, you know, deal with them. Because and pay attention to these prepaid debit cards. You thinking that's a bank? That's a bank. That's a card. That is a card. You as the consumer, you are not protected by a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of people who have Regions, Chase, Bank of America, they federally insured they federally insured up to $150,000. So, and I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm not saying that banks won't have issues, but you know, it's a little bit more. I'm fucked less with them than I'm them. You know, because look at these people. These people have gone almost 2 months without, you know, getting their stuff straightened. You know, and it's really sad. These folks don't have access to their money. It's really sad because USAA did me the same way. I think that was back in September. Back in September, I had, you know, it was payday. And I had some deposits. And USAA had some type of glitch, and none of my money was showing. None of it was showing. My balance was still like 3 days old, and I was just like, what's going on? And that's when they had the glitch, and they fixed it. It didn't take them long. It took them like a couple of hours, and it was back on. And I was like, girl, what's going on? I can't get me a Subway sandwich. Like, what's going on? So we just have to make better financial decisions. I'm not sure, you know, I'm not sure what, you know, I'm not sure. Maybe I need to do some more videos on this. Maybe I need to do some more videos, and I'm going to, you know, do some more, you know, research, because I'm just seeing so many, and I was on Twitter today, and I was just getting really, really pressed. I was really, really pressed because, you know, people just, you know, justifying spending $300-400, and I know damn well they don't bring in no more than probably $2,500 a month. You know, that $300 on a shirt, that is a goddamn car note. That is some people car notes. That's some people, you know, half of their rent. That is too much money on an outfit. We just want to be gratified. Stop trying to live up like the Joneses. Because the Joneses paying their damn rent on time. The Joneses credit score is 800 something. They can take their ass and open up a damn credit, a line of credit without putting shit down. You can do that. That's what we need to be trying to get to eventually. And it will take time. That's all I got. I love y'all so much. We'll have more of these conversations. Tell me what y'all think. You know, what can we do to better ourselves and prepare ourselves financially? I'm open up discussion. Let's talk about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.